right, people, I'm back, and my name is Mark Nerney, and I want to welcome you to the Northeast Tap League at Buster's, New Hampshire. I'm going to be a commentator, continue to be a commentator for tonight's matches, and for Team Misfits, we have Mr. Jim Ashline. He's the one who was lost the leg, and he's going to be rocking the balls. And his opponent from Buster's Dream Team is Mr. Fred White. And Fred comes in as a handicap of 7. And Jim Ashline is handicap is 5. And I got another special guest commentator in the booth. I want to welcome Mr. Chris Freeman. How you doing, Chris?
Doing all right, Mark. How are you tonight?
Good. We got a good match going on here. We got Mr. Fred White. He's coming in as a strong 7. And Jimmy is coming in as a 5.
Yeah, should be a good match. Both very good players.
Yeah.
I'm saying 15-12.
Yeah, well, that's what he was probably going to do. No, well, either that or
10.
With that angle, since he came down a little bit on the angle, it probably would have took to 10, but either doesn't matter.
10, 12, 13, I think is what he was going for.
Yeah, it looks like he's shooting a 4 or the 5. I can't quite see from the angle.
4 ball.
Yeah,
it's the 4 ball.
Yeah, I think he's just going to slow roll it for the deuce in the opposite corner.
Yeah, the 5 stopped him. Give him a little bump.
Well, he's analyzing it. He's a more methodical player, takes his time.
Yeah, but he's deadly like a sniper.
Yeah, he sneaks up on you.
The 5 move.
To be honest with you, I didn't like that shot. I thought he should have just slow rolled that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to slow roll and then take some of
the 6 ball or the 5. The 5 would have been on an angle to break into the 7 and the 13.
Kind of in a pickle here, I think.
Yeah. See, if he just slow rolled that very little bit, he would have had a perfect breakout for that 7 ball by taking the 5 in the opposite corner.
He's going to play a combo?
I don't know. I'm not sure, Chris. I think he might be able to cut it. No, he was.
I heard him call the 6.
Yeah, that's what he did. All right. Well, Jimmy got a little break here. It's going to come off and then take the 9 in the same pocket.
Yep.
You want to get a little bit of an angle. In this game here, Chris, you know, it's all about angles.
Yeah, you always want to keep it like a 10 or 15 degree angle.
Yeah. The key thing is just angles. You can move that cue ball around a little bit easier. Unfortunately,
I think he overhit that one.
Yeah, I think he overhit it, and I think in the first match, or most matches, it's easier to overamp things and hit them a little harder because it's your first game. So it's very difficult to get the speed down, and plus you're on the live stream table, and anything happens on the live stream table, so people are a little more conscious of what's going on, probably for the worse. Okay, what do you think? I like this shot. And then he's going to come down for the 1 ball next.
Did I say inside English? No, I think he's going for the 1. I think he was going for the...
I think he was going for the 1 next, and he just hit it a little bit too much. I say it's the first game. It's a little bit fast. I was telling the viewers out there, Chris, we got new cloth on here, and it's a little bit faster than some of the other tables. The table's nice and clean, and there's no little woolies and naps on the cloth, so it's a fast table.
And the balls are sliding in a lot nicer.
Yeah,
before.
Yeah, they have a tendency to slide on the new cloth and everything. He's lucky that he didn't scratch.
That was a little horseshoe in his pocket on that one.
Yeah.
He slow roll to 6.
He needs to go out buy a lotto ticket. I'm going to be right behind him.
I'd probably shoot this 6 ball with a little bit of
good game,
top
Trace.
left.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hold the line to come back up for the 5 in the corner, the opposite corner. You can roll forward from that, play the 7 in the side or in the corner, and the 8 in the other corner. I guess he didn't slow roll it. He's going to play the 7.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Here's a tricky shot right here, Chris.
If he's straight in, you can do an easy stop shot. But
well, no, he can't do a stop shot because the 8 ball will be in the way. You don't want to draw it back, so he's going to put a little bit of top and or center ball, but just hit it very easy, and it's going to naturally drift.
Yeah, bump off the 13.
Not even bump off, just leave it right there.
Oh, he's going to hit a lot more window than I thought he did.
Yeah. He's going to end up spinning off a little bit of left-hand spin on that 5 ball, and he's going to take that 8 in the opposite corner. I think that's what he's going to have to do, but he's going to watch out and not get behind that 10 ball. Okay, there's a nice slow roll. Okay, there you have it, folks. Mr. Fred White wins the first match for Buster's Dream Team.
I hope Jim picks it up because Jim's my teammate. I need to win.
Okay, well, I'm not going to say nothing because I'm not going for either one. I just want to see a close game. That's all I care about, win or lose. It's easy for me up here. Down there, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Fred had to give Jimmy a game here, and it's always good to get that first game. If you have to spot somebody, that first game is critical, and it worked out for Fred.
It's also a confidence booster.
It is. It is. And then at the same time, it makes his confidence go up, and catch-22 type, his opponent might go down in the opposite direction. So he lost his confidence. So sometimes that happens in pool because it's a lot of mental aspects of the game. So anyways, getting back to the game.
Yeah, one thing when you initially break the balls, what is your thought process on choosing which group? Do you look for trouble balls?
Oh, absolutely.
From the 8?
Absolutely. I look for the trouble balls, but in this case here, he didn't have ball in hand. You got it in the kitchen behind the head string. That's the only rule when you scratch on the open and break. And I actually like that shot that Jim did because what that did was it put that 14 on the rail.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get that problem 4 ball out right now. And he was a little on the safe side, and I don't fault him for that.
That's kind of a big pocket with that 10 there because it was easy to clip off the 10 and go right in.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got that pocket sewed up, and he almost has the other pocket.
Well, he's going to take that 14 because that's his problem child. Or I don't know, maybe that 11 ball. I would take that 14 right now. Put top
up the rail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Play the 12 next.
Yeah.
Take care of this end of the table and start working the other end.
Yeah. Work on one end of the table, get those out, and then worry about the opposite end.
Wow, he hit that bad. I don't know why he hit that so bad, but...
Yeah, Fred doesn't usually do that, but again, it's the first game. I think what he was trying to do is, I'm not sure if he was putting bottom on it or what. Anyways, Not sure.
I thought he was just going to follow it down for the 12. Nice and...
Yeah. Maybe that's what he was trying to do and just misjudge it.
All right, so Jim's going to play the 6 probably and then the deuce. Use the 11 ball to slow him down. Yep.
Well, that 8 ball was not good. He's going to have to get the bridge out.
He'll play this with bottom right and bring it back for the 5. He's trying to get the breakout here. Can't tell.
I think that English might.
No, he's coming out for the 5.
Not too bad.
Jim's a straight pool player, so he kind of knows how to work the angle to get the breakout.
Yeah.
He'll set himself up off the 7 to break the 5 after he makes the 5 in the side.
Yeah, the straight pool's a good game, and you got to use all your knowledge in the game.
I thought he was going to try to get 5 ball position in the side and come off the long rail to break the 8 out, but it doesn't look it. Not sure what he can do here.
He can run. He can run into. He's trying to hold it. That was difficult.
Yeah, if he would have made it, I think he could have cut the 8 in. Yeah, he definitely could have cut the 8 in.
Yeah, he has that window right there.
Between the goalposts.
He's going to take the 10 ball. He's going to put a little bit of left-hand spin on it. Maybe top left.
Let's go 2 rails here.
Yeah, I don't.
Say he's going middle ball. Yeah, 2 rails. I think that was pretty nice. I think he can make the 9.
Yeah, you called it.
He can slide off that, and he can either play the 14 or depending on what he bumps out of the way, he's got the 11.
Well, speaking of Jimmy on the straight pool thing, you got the same thing with Freddie over here. Fred's a big, great straight pool player too.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and that was kind of a straight pool shot right there.
Well, that whole, at this point in the game, kind of the middle/end game, it's kind of like straight pool mentality where you want to keep small groups and small movement of the cue ball. And Fred's a master at that. Just very small movements with the cue ball. Very methodical in his play.
Well, he's kind of straight in on that 14, and he might have to jack up a little bit because he's close to that 13. I think he might take that 10 ball now. That's what he's looking. Oh, no, he's putting top on it. He's going to come off down the bottom rail.
That was okay, but I
didn't really like that, but it worked out very well.
He played a 10 up and the 15 in the side, followed up for the 13 and the 8 in the other corner.
Yeah, 10 in the corner, stop shot it. 15 in the side, 13 in the corner, 8 in the opposite corner.
That's what I see as a pattern.
Yeah, that's I guarantee you. If he makes this, he's going to win the game, and I'm going to go buy a lotto ticket.
Nice.
Well, I tell you what, he didn't. He's going to have to. He's kind of not the greatest position for this because that 5's in the way. Because you want to get straight in on that 13.
He's probably going to have to come down here to the short rail now because he's got so much of an angle on the 15. If he tries to hold it up, he could miss it. And
yeah, he could. Well,
cue ball could get stuck behind the 5.
Yeah. So
he's going to go to the end rail.
Yeah. He's going to go down all the way down the. I think all the way. No. He's
trying to hold it. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if he got it or not. I think he did.
Yeah, that's the risk that you called it, Chris. The speed, because that 5 ball was right there. You hit it the wrong way, and you get snookered right behind the 5 ball. So if he does have it, and I think he does, he's just going to come across the screen and take the 8 in the same corner pocket.
Yep, come straight across the table. That was definitely a touch shot because he could have easily stuck himself behind that 5 ball. We should have a 2-0 ball game here. All right, we got 2-0 ball game. Yeah, although Fred's on the other team, you know, when you shoot well, and you give people the props. It's you against the table, really. It's not you against another player.
Yep, absolutely.
If you shoot good and your player's in the seat, doesn't matter who you're playing.
Yeah, totally agree.
You could be playing that guy Mark Nermy, the Nerminator, and keep him in his chair.
Come on. I shoot pretty good from the commentator booth, Chris. I don't miss
a ball.
I don't miss any balls.
He shoot 1,000.
Yeah. I got a friggin' 1,000. Batting 1,000. Okay, getting back to the game here. Fred doesn't shoot the 8-ball break. I thought he used to.
No, he usually breaks center ball.
Yeah, that's what he did.
He did a good spread, but I don't think he made anything.
No, we got a couple problem balls.
Yeah, the stripes are tied up off the 6.
Yeah, Jimmy has pretty much whatever he wants here.
Yeah, this shot's on both the solid and the stripe.
Yeah.
So he's going to go with stripes with the 9, probably to the 11 maybe? No. I don't know why they moved the cue ball so much. They would have played the 11 next.
I don't think... No, he's cutting the 10 in.
Yeah. It was an awfully difficult shot. So he did good because he got him all the way back down the end rail, and he really doesn't have an easy shot on the low ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, even though Jimmy missed that shot, it wasn't a bad leave. Yeah, he just amped that one a little bit too much.
Yep.
I think Freddie's going to try to cut that red ball down there. What do you think? He's going to have to let that cue ball. No, he can see the 4 ball.
Playing the 4 on the side.
Yeah. Then he's going to drift up for the 1 ball in the opposite side pocket. Oh, that was a good.
Put a 7 here and then the 1 in the side.
Yeah. Well, what he's thinking right now is, how can I get on that 6 ball to break that out? He's going to pop off a few more balls here.
So what would you say the key ball is at this point in the rack to break the 6 out? The deuce?
Absolutely. See, he actually got a little too straight in, because if he came down on a more of an angle, he would have been able to cut that 1 in the side, come down off the rail, and he would have had that angle. So he's going to try to force this down there.
Yeah, but he can play the 1 off in the side and just float down for the... He's going to play the 3 here. Maybe he played it 2. I figured he would have floated down table more off the 1 to get the 2 ball to break the 6 out. Looks like he's shooting the 2 ball here. Played him tough. Played him safe.
Well, yeah. I tell you what,
shot.
Jimmy definitely doesn't want to leave the cue ball anywhere down where it is now, because his opponent will go ahead and take that deuce and have a good opportunity to break those 2 clusters up. And Jimmy's not in a good position either. I think he should play a safety right here.
Yeah, I really think that last shot, Mr. White played a safety. You know, even though he didn't call a safety, but I think his intention was to get that ball stuck back there. That's a tough shot that Jim just tried to make.
Yeah, well, that was the wrong shot. The shot would have been to play a safety, not even trying to make that 12 ball, but skim it to the right-hand side and bring the cue ball all the way down to this bottom short rail.
Behind the pack.
Yeah, that was the shot.
But here's his breakout right here off the deuce.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to leave that cue ball down there.
Why would he shoot the 5 ball?
Yeah, he's going to shoot the 2.
I shoot the 2 to break the. Somehow the 3 ball got into that mix. But man, the angle looks perfect. I don't know why he's shooting the 5.
Unless he's shooting it in the side.
He is shooting in the side, but
he's got to come up all the way down, not hit the balls. Yeah, that was too difficult to try to get down there. Even if he did, look, he didn't have the breakout. I have no idea why he didn't take that deuce and break his balls out. It was on a
perfect angle.
Well, it was on a really steep angle, but he could have put a lot of inside left spin on there, and he would have ran into his balls, I think.
He's going to try to get on the 11 from here, I think.
Yeah, nice shot, Jim.
Get a nice angle up there so you can cut the 11 all the way up and come off. He's got to come back down table to get into that.
He's got to get for that one ball on the side, and he can have a breakout shot.
That was a nice shot. Well, the 10 goes between the 8 and the 6? It must. It's going safe.
Yeah, he has to right here. He's trying to get behind the 8 ball, Jim.
And leave it right in the pack. So even if he makes the 5 ball, he has no shot on the deuce of the 6. Or the 3 of the 6.
Well, he's just going to play a safety right here is all Freddie's going to do.
He's going to make the ball. Play safe.
Whatever you got to do, you got to hit it.
Tap right into the 15,
easy.
I think.
You got to hit it
grab
easy.
Grab the ball to the rail.
Hit a rail. Hit a rail.
No
hit
rail.
A rail.
Yeah, I didn't like that much.
Well, I like this shot. It just wasn't executed. I think it was the right shot. He just hit it a little bit too easy. It would have worked out real good.
Here comes the breakout right here. Straight pool 101. Oh, he got tied. No, I thought he got tied behind the 8 ball. He's good. Well, he got the 3 ball in the 6.
Yeah, he got a little lucky. He's gonna put
3 ball,
a little bit of top in it, maybe center ball. And he'll take the 6 ball in the same pocket.
I see about 11 o'clock on the cue ball right about there, I would say. Look at that perfect position for the 6 on the side.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what he wanted.
That's a little steeper cut now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I would have hit it a little easier with a little bit of left-hand spin. Take that 6 in that bottom right-hand corner and draw it back for the 8, because the 8 only can go in one pocket. So he's got to make something happen.
He's going to cut the 6 on the side and come down the end rail and back up table.
He's going to put a lot. He's going to put a lot of bottom. He's going to go underneath the 2 rails behind the.
Well, I put reverse on that one. I don't know why he did that. He could have went the other way. He came off the long rail and would have had perfect on the 8 on the side.
Well, I saw what he was trying to do. I put a lot of bottom and come 2 rails, and I don't think he got no grip and didn't really pull it back enough. But anyways, he's in a pickle.
I think he had the wrong English on the ball because it didn't spin towards like a run in English. It fought the rail, which meant he hit the opposite side.
He's in a pickle.
I don't know what he's going to do here. What is the shot? I don't know. Is it across corner? It's kind of a sellout.
No, I think he should try to play a safety here somehow. I know it's difficult.
What's the safe?
I would just tap and slow roll the 8 ball into the rail and try to keep the cue ball on top of the 10. And the only shot he'll have will be that 15.
No idea how he thinks he's going to make it in that pocket, but we'll see.
Well, he has to call something, I guess. I don't know.
He wants to own the pocket. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Not a bad shot. Jim has, if he can take that 10 ball, I think that's the shot. And then take the 14.
Use an angle off the 14 to get back down table for the 15.
Yeah, he just has to just make the ball. Just make the ball in the natural position.
Yep, just like that.
I think he came down a little too far.
Yeah, probably, but he can do that with probably some bottom right and spin it up a long rail.
He made it a little more difficult than what he have to.
So he's using straight right. Wow.
That's okay.
Yeah, he owns that pocket.
What do you think here?
If he can get behind the 8, no, you really can't, can he?
He's going to have to...
I would play the 8 into the 14 and play it safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make the 14.
All right, we're thinking alike, Chris. Wow, okay.
I'm trying to play from a safety point of view because I can't perform safeties, but at least I can think of them.
Just tap it. Leave Jimmy a long, tough cut.
Exactly.
It's a speed shot. Too hard.
But he's trying to leave him with a straight, leave him parallel with the ball.
I think he was trying to spin it and bring the cue ball to the left-hand side rail when I thought if he just tapped it so lightly and kept the cue ball right on top of those balls, let Jimmy take that hard ball. I'm not sure why Jimmy did that.
That wasn't that good, though. I figured he would have hit that with some natural running English off the long rail.
I didn't have a chance to really look at it. Jimmy shot it pretty quick, but I thought that was just a natural shot. Could have put bottom on it. What would have happened on that angle, Chris? If you put bottom on it, it would have sucked it up along the rail, and he would have took the 15 in the opposite corner. He's got to go for this.
Yeah, he's got to cut it in.
Oh yeah, I think Jimmy will make this.
Nope, overcut it. And he scratched. No, he didn't scratch.
No, he's not going to scratch. Ooh.
Almost corner jawed.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a tester right here for Freddie.
Yeah, I got a feeling he'll make it.
What, are you saying he likes these nice little long, slow rolls?
He's just very meticulous when he shoots, but it depends how his backhand is.
Well, these are one of the difficult shots in pool.
Nope. See how he did that? He hit it so that if he missed it, he left him a tough shot.
Well, here comes the safety right here.
And he can't even kick the 15 now.
What Jimmy's going to do is it's a speed shot. He's going to try to just tap it behind the...
Yep, leave the cue ball between the 15 and the 8.
Yeah, it's a speed shot. He could spin it off right if he really wanted to.
Spin it on the other end of the table.
Bring the cue ball way down towards that corner pocket. Yep.
I think I would have done that. I don't know. This looks pretty good.
I don't know. I think he hit it a little too full.
You can see it?
It looks like he's shooting that he can see. He looks like he can make it.
Oh, yeah. Not in this pocket. These tables are weird.
Well, Jim's in a pickle right here.
Yeah, he's got to make this. Well, no, he can play it safe.
Still not on the rail, Fred.
Just tap it. Leave the 8 ball. And... Nice speed. Ah, shit. He hit it full. Hit it too full. If he would hit less of that 15 ball, it would have nice. Just slid it off the side of it. Nice shot, Fred.
Oh, Freddie got a break there.
Fred's up 3-0.
Yeah, 3,
is he not?
Yeah, he is 3-0. Well, the shot, the reason why Jim lost that shot is that last shot before that 15 ball. When he had to shoot that in the corner, and he did some really funky stuff with that cue ball, and it just kind of like reversed and kind of stopped right there in the middle of the table. I'm not sure why that. No English, nice and easy, would have had probably a better shot.
Also, when he played that safe, the first one, I don't know, I would have probably tried to go bring the cue ball to the other end of the table.
You skim it to the right
rails
side,
or
2
3
rails,
rails.
bring it down.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that one or the way he did. He just didn't execute it right. I don't fault him for doing those shots.
Fred's a good banker too, so I think he was worried of that.
No, well, he did shoot it. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. Fred does shoot the 8-ball break, and he tried to make an 8-ball break.
All right, we got 2 balls in the break here.
Yeah. What happens? Yeah, what happens is for all you guys out there trying to learn the game, if you hit the second ball and you're shooting on that side, you try to hit the second ball square, and there's more force and momentum going from the second ball to the 8, and therefore that 8 ball is going to ride a little farther, and typically it'll go in close to one of the opposite side pockets. He got a good spread. I think he's got a good chance of running out here, Chris. What do you think?
They spread pretty well. One of the other things about the break, and an argument ensured the other night about this, is that you do not have to hit the head ball when you break. You are allowed to hit the second ball
That's
down.
right, that's right.
I think you might even be able to hit the third ball down, but no lower than that. You definitely can't hit it off the back rail.
I don't know. That's a good question, but the problem is when people are shooting the second ball, it's typical that people actually just scratch.
Well, yeah, they scratch, but somebody was arguing the other night that was illegal, that you have to hit the head ball.
No, yeah,
saying that you don't.
Absolutely false. I mean, you never know. In some tournaments, in some leagues, they may have a crazy rule like that. But in regular our Northeast Tap League and regular BCA and APAs, you're allowed to hit that second ball.
Yep.
Okay, getting back to the game, his only problem is that 10 ball.
They can get that from he's going to stop on the 11 and play the 14 all the way down and then play the 10. Oh, he'll just play it inside. Play the 14 on the side and fall up for the 10 in the corner. It goes by the 3. Which it looks like he goes by the 3.
Well, there's no doubt he's going to take the 14 in the side.
He's got a narrow window on making that 9 ball, though.
Can't reach.
He's not going to be able to hold it up for the 9 ball after he makes the 14.
No, he's got to let the cue ball go.
Yep.
Just got to watch out for the 8 ball.
You overcut it.
Well, the reason why you overcut it because he was worried about running into that 8 ball.
Yep.
And as a rule, you don't want him running into the 8 ball because on these type of rules, Chris, it's a loss of game, right? If you hit the 8 ball in arbitrarily when you're not on it, that's a loss of game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
In this league, it is.
Yeah. So you got to remember that, people. You don't want to hit that 8 ball in on 8 ball. You only want to hit it in when you're shooting on the 8 ball.
I'm going to shoot the 1 ball, go 2 rails for the 4. That's what I see. Or is he going to play the 5 ball? I would say he's going to play the 5 ball.
I like shooting the 1 on here.
Yeah, me too, and getting on the 4.
But that was a good shot.
Yep.
Well, he's going to have a problem with that. I think he might have to take that deuce.
I haven't even been working on it. No one wanted to do the audio.
Wait, audio for what?
The thing like you did. Oh, yeah. I can't talk about it. I'm hot.
He's going to try to go 2 rails, a lot of top. Come on, Jimmy. Slow down. Of all places. Chris, look where he is, of all places. He made a great shot.
This table is, the game of pool is so unforgiving sometimes. I mean, it's amazing that there's 2.25 inches of space on the table,
I think he's going to play a safety right here.
and you can get stuck behind that little spot. So easy. Yeah, I would say he's going to play safe. Tap the 1 and leave the cue
That's all he
ball.
could do.
Yeah.
That's all he could do.
Will the 10 go on the side, though?
Yeah, I bet you it does.
Yeah,
Well,
looks like there's a gap between it.
I'll tell you what.
Then he's got to push the 8 ball out of the way.
Well, the thing is it doesn't really matter. He can shoot this with a little confidence because even if he misses, he's not going to leave Jimmy a shot.
Oh, I thought he had that.
Okay, here comes another safety. Jimmy knows that.
He'll leave the cue ball between him and the 8 ball. Why?
Oh,
I wouldn't expect him to do that. I would expect him to play it safe.
yeah. Well, I tell you what. Yeah, you can't fault him for that taking that shot because look, he's got to try to stop the train that Fred's got. He's got 3-0.
Yep.
And he's got to try to make something happen. And
he made the shot.
He made the shot. He just got robbed a little bit. So yeah. I absolutely don't fault him for that shot. I thought he was going to play a safety, but I'm okay with him doing that.
Fred's is going to play the 9 ball, come up the short rail, and come up for the 14 on the side, and then the 8 in the corner. Using the angle to come into the shot. Oh, he overhit it. Wow. He must not be used to the table that they got the new cloth because of the speed.
Well, yeah, the cloth is like I say, it runs a little bit. So he's going to back cut this.
I don't know.
I think so.
It's kind of below the below the pocket.
That's what he's shooting for. He's the only thing is that's the only possibility. He's got to watch how he hits this. See that?
Oh, he hit that good. He hit that good. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a nice shot. He deserves that off that shot. That was a nice one. And we're position on the 8. Nice shot. All right, we got 4-0. He must be on the hill, I think.
He is on the hill.
Right off their page.
This is the first time I've ever seen him 7 going through
I think it's a 6-4 race.
What that does is it makes it equal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Looks like Fred made a ball in the break.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, according to our little sheet handicap, we have a handicap tap league handicap list here, Chris, and since Fred's a 7 and he's shooting a 5, according to this list, he's on the hill. He only has to win one more game.
Right. probably going to play the 2 next.
No, you got to take the 3.
Oh, the 3? I didn't even see the 3. Sorry.
Okay, well,
I play the 2.
Yeah, he's shooting your shot. I'd break out into that 8 ball personally.
He's living dangerously.
Yeah, but he's okay.
Sure Fred's not a daredevil on his side?
Well, no, the reason being is because when you're up this many games and you get your opponent kind of like on the ropes.
Maybe a little bit more loose.
Yeah, you get a little bit more loose, a little more freewheeling, and your confidence boosts up a little bit, and you get the table down, and so you're willing to take a few extra shots that normally you'd be a little conservative about. And that's what's going on with Fred. Now he's going to try to break out that. He's going to try to control it, break it out just a tap to keep the 8. Yeah.
Yeah, Fred seems like the player where he really doesn't want to break out balls unless he knows for sure he's out.
He's just going to go downstream. He's going to put a little bit of left on this, maybe a little bit of bottom, and
draw it right to the bottom rail.
Looks like he's putting top on it.
The 2 rails. Yep. Wow, someone living dangerously.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't put a bit of bottom on it, Chris, and suck it back off the bottom short rail, and he'd have a position on the 8 ball in the corner pocket down there.
I think he's confident that Jim's not going to get out.
Well, Jimmy's playing a 2-way shot. He was playing that a little conservative, and that's a good shot. So let's just say Fred misses this, and then what do you think? Well, we'll see. Hey, well, Mr. White tried 2 rails. He tried to put a little bit of right-hand spin, running English on that. Can't get any closer than that. Jim's going to play another safety on him. Well, actually, I think he should call this. I think he can make this.
Something. He called a 15 on the side.
Oh, he called the 15?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Put in 9 ball and then roll up for the 11. Come off the long rail over for the 13, I think.
Yeah.
10 balls is set up shot for the 8.
I'm going to make a prediction here.
Jim's out.
I am. I'm not going to give. The last match, I gave a couple commentator jinxes, and but that's the way it goes. But I'm calling this one.
I want to pretty much guarantee Jim's out.
He's going to take that 10 ball.
Wow, I figured he played it on. Maybe the 14 goes on the side. I mean, the 8 goes on the side, excuse me.
Okay, he's going to come down the bottom rail and come back up. He's going to take the 8 in the corner pocket. Beautiful. Don't hit it, though. Oh, he's okay.
Pop it on the side.
Yeah, he's going to take it in. Good. I'm glad Jimmy's on the board. That helps all the way around. Okay. Mr. Jim Ashline's got got his first match.
4-1, right?
Yep, 4-1. Okay, we need 2 more games. If Jimmy takes this one, Chris, it's going to be a hill match.
I don't know, maybe. I might. I plan on playing in it. You don't have to pay me now, Mark. You can pay me later. Alrighty, I didn't hear anything going on the break. Oh,
You're wrong.
well, it was a delayed reaction there.
Well, I knew where I wanted to leave it. I wanted to leave it here.
I tried to get Mr. White in the commentating booth here during the last match.
You don't want to do it?
Yeah, he said he was getting ready to probably play the next match, so he had to prepare himself probably.
You lucked out there.
Yeah.
See, did you move that 5 ball? Nope. Doesn't look like it.
He's going to take the 4.
Four on the side.
Yep. Guess stop shot it. Put a little bit of center bottom. Yeah, it was kind of a little bit.
I didn't think we'd go by the 9.
No, it had a window.
Oh, it did?
Oh yeah.
Nice shot. Nice controlled shot. Nice shot, Jim. You want to roll up a little bit further. You want to play that 7 on the side, but so you gotta kind of cut it in now.
Put it up to my ear.
All right. If Jim makes this in the corner pocket, I think I'm going to predict he's going to win this game.
It's a tough shot.
Yeah, he's jacked up. It makes it a little bit more
He's
difficult.
cutting in the 3 on the side.
No. He needs to take it down the corner pocket.
He's cut, oh, isn't? I thought it was going inside.
I think that's one shot when Jim looks at this that he has back. He could take back. It was difficult. He was jacked up over a ball. This doesn't bode well for Mr. Ashline, I think.
Nope. We'll see. Just play the 14 and then come straight up table for the 10.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I think a safety right here is the right shot. My guess is he should tap into that 11 ball. I mean, if he makes this, then he'll probably be out. So he's feeling pretty good. That's the reason why
he's going aggressive style.
Yeah, that's the reason why he's taking it.
Nope. Oh boy.
Well, I don't fault him for that either. I mean, if you're shooting good, you're shooting good. You go for it. But I think in the long run, the safety behind that 11 ball would have been the right shot. Well, actually, still didn't leave him nothing.
Nope, he really doesn't have anything. Stuck behind the 9, and he can do a single rail kick on the 5. He's got the 10 ball kind of in the way.
Right below the second diamond.
He went above with English. Tried to spin it in. Nice try, Jim.
Yeah.
And I'm going to predict that Mr. White's going to be out.
Well, it looks like he's going to take the 9, then he's going to take the 11 ball. Give a nice angle. Get back down the table. 10 to 15 degrees. Easy 2 rail here out for the 10. Yeah, well, we hit it. Just going to play the 12 and then cut over back for the 10.
Anytime we could.
He's okay.
Yeah, just hit a little. I would hit this with a little bit of bottom left. Just come up higher up the rail so you don't get any chance of having a sharp cut.
I wouldn't even. I would just put left-hand spin on it. And that's what he did.
Yeah, see, to me, he came too close to the ball of hitting it. If you would have put the bottom on it, it would have came further up table. You didn't have to hit it as hard because you didn't have to go across the table. You just use the natural off the rail to come up. They're just going to do a simple, basically a stop shot on the 10, probably bounce off the long rail and have the 8 in the corner. And call it a game.
Yeah.
Oh, miss. Get on. Good loss.
Well, Chris, that was unexpected.
You got that right. I bet all the money in Vegas he was out. Now I'm going to say, Jim. I was going to say Jim was going to be out, but I think he overhit that.
He's fine now. Look,
Oh, he's got it in the side.
worked out pretty. It's not what he wanted, but he's okay.
He makes this in the side. I love the 8 easy. He's got to cut that 3. Why you hit it so hard? Why do you have to hit that hard? Jeez, bro. All I do is tap it in.
Well, he made it.
Yeah, I'm going to predict he's out. And we'll have a Hill Donnybrook.
You called it. You gonna go out and buy a lottery ticket?
Nah, I don't gamble.
Okay, I bet you Fred wishes he has that game back. Now we got a Hill match. The race is according to this list here. When you're a 7 playing a 5, the race is 5-3. I'm not sure. I don't really agree with that. I think Fred should be going to a.
I would think it would be a 6-4 race.
Yeah.
John, if you need help, let me know. Unless you want to do it. I didn't see you over there.
He might take that 14 or the 15 in the side. Guess he'll try to draw it back a little bit. Just like that.
So, why am I doing that?
She's hit her ball, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna play like 12.
I know, but still, it's like...
I guess so. I haven't kicked me felt like that in a long time. So they call spaghetti. When I put it in, there was
Cut the 14 to the side. Cut the 13.
What I'm doing? This one? And now.
I'm going in cat line now.
So I said, I'll find out in Pennsylvania.
Cat line. Cat question.
I'll talk to that guy Saul and Sal. They emailed about that shot that time. He runs the whole league in Pennsylvania.
I mean, if you go to a 6 and a 4, that it's the same thing, but you get a little bit longer.
Does your headphones fade in and out?
No.
Alright, I got a bad cable in this headphone. Wow, that was uncharacteristic.
Well, if he missed, he thought he would have left him long, but you're right. I think he was forcing the ball a little bit.
Hopefully he played it safe there. He did.
Yeah, I like that shot. Well, actually, this is makeable. No English. This is a shot where you can shoot. No, oh, he's not shooting it. I thought he was shooting the 13.
You mean a one-rail kick?
One wheel kick right before the right before the side pocket, about 3 inches before the side pocket with no English and center ball. Yeah, he was trying for the 11 ball, and that was still a good hit. Got a little safety battle going on over here. I think Jimmy was trying to make it, and it's a two-way shot, so it was still a nice shot. You know, they're both on the hill, so neither one of them can afford to make a mistake. Fred has a choice. He can try to hit the 13 or the 11. They're both about equal. And it looks like he's trying to hit the 11 ball. And he came underneath it. Let's see if Jimmy can take advantage of this heat. There's no more safeties. There's no more nothing. It's all out. Jim's taking a little breather, chalking his cue, and it's a good time for it when it's for the match. You don't want to be straight in. It's a kind of a funky angle. What Jim's waiting for the table, the match that's going on the next table. There's a player. They're taking a timeout, and there's a player right there. So Jim's kind of letting them shoot because they're in the way. Pocket billiards, when you're playing, guys, you know, you got to have a little what we call pool etiquette, and that's what Jimmy's doing. You don't want to mess up the person who's shooting on another table. Just if they're there, just let them have their shot, and vice versa. So that's the reason why the slight delay. Okay, he's back at the table. It's kind of straight in, so I think he's got to go 2 rails. He's got to put a little bit of top on there and come out 2 rails. Take the. He came up just a tad too much, but I think he's okay. He's just going to slow roll this. Okay, that's good. Freddie gave Jimmy the game. And there we go. Mr. Jim Ashline wins for Team Misfits. 3 games to 4. Congratulations, Jimmy, on a game well played. And I know Freddie will get you back next time. Freddie's competitive as he is. He's going to put that in his memory banks. And there was one shot he wished he could take back, and that was that shot. He was trying to make that 10 ball, I think, in the corner pocket for the win in the match, and he overcut it. And I think he wished he could take that one back. But at any rate, good match, guys. We're going to see what's going on with the next game.